Hey guys, Ryan here. This is my Power of the Force 2 X-Wing. So basically, I believe this came out in 1995. So it's over 20 years old, which is, I think that's pretty cool, This is supposed to have lights and sounds, and you would put the batteries in here. There is a button on the bottom. You would press this, and you would get the sound of it shooting. And when you press down on this and the S-foils lock into attack position, it would also give you another sound. Unfortunately, seeing as the ship is over 20 years old, the lights and sounds no longer work. And I would know that I guess it's most like that with most of them because I have 3, and not a single one of them will work. Also, now take this with a grain of salt, but I do not believe that you were to apply the stickers yourself. Yet I've had stickers misplaced on a few places, like here, 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 here. So not really sure what that was all about. Also, they like to peel over time. This was before they printed. So, 1 point taken away for the peeling stickers. I will not take away a point for the batteries because, like I said, 20 years old. 1 point taken away just because they like to come off reviewing this like it was, back in the day and everything. I know it's 20 years old, but I'm still taking off a point for that because, just kind of stinks. That and another point off for the misapplication of stickers, if that's, not a problem. Another weird thing I found with this is that you could see this has, like, this, like a darker, it's, mixed in, it's, painted, and the bottom has no paint. So it's, I'm not gonna lie, most of my, little memories I have playing with Luke in an X-Wing or with this ship, and I love it, I really do, but I'm reviewing this, so I have to be a little harsh, and I feel mean, but that's another point off for not letting those match. I mean, just looks off. I would have liked to either prefer to see it weathered, like on top, completely, or clean on the bottom, like they have here. With, like, they have these little marks and everything, but it would have been nice if they matched. Speaking of which, I have Biggs here from the Power of the Force. I have Luke, higher articulation. So, Power of the Force figures. It actually showed Farm Boy Luke on the box, but figures, I don't like having to get the Power of the Force figures in here because they don't like their arms. Like, I feel like I know it's not going to break because this was pretty sturdy stuff they used, like making the figures and everything, but I'd feel more comfortable not having, I'm just going to give you guys an example of newer articulation, but not having the figures having to bend their arms like that. It doesn't feel comfortable. The newer figures I'm a lot more comfortable with because their arms are more opposable, but, and I'm sorry, I'm doing this with one hand, so it's a little sloppy, but they couldn't bend their arms back then, so I mean, I feel like I might be putting a little stress on the figure. Kind of have to put them in sideways, wiggle them a little bit. So that's another point off. So far, 8 out of 10. Still not that bad, not that bad. So, getting into more of the features of the ship itself, you have this landing gear that can come on down. You can't really fit landing gear here, and it's okay that they have these, I'm fine with that, but, what I do like is that when I put the landing gear back down, you can display it with the S-foils popped out without having it on a stand. So in order to use the S-foils, you just push down on R2's head, and I like that. It's simple, you don't have to do them one by one each. That's a great feature. And it's carried on ever since the original X-Wing, which I'd like to do a comparison at some point or another. But like I was saying, you can display it with those open. Like, I'm comfortable with that. It's not Like, it doesn't really push down on it too much. I think I see it move like a fraction of a centimeter. But other than that, like, not that bad. The cannons on the end of the wings are a little chewed up, and that's just with this one because it's old, so ignore that. That's not bad quality or anything. I actually think that on this X-Wing, the particularly chewed up one is from my old dog, Sniffer. She was a hound, so she used to chew some stuff, but still love her. It is a shame, though, that I can't show you the lights, or not the lights, I can't show you guys the sounds. Another thing is that it's really tricky opening this. I had to use a screwdriver, and it would have been better if they just left out this rim around here. That way I could, like, people could get their fingers in there and just pop it open. It would have been a lot nicer. So I'll take off another point for that. I feel very comfortable giving this ship a 7. I wish it had come with the figure, but that doesn't really affect the quality of it. The fact that it doesn't have a figure, I mean, it does kind of stink, and I thought it was kind of cheap for the time not to include a figure. But I'm not sure exactly what the price was when it first came out, so I can't talk too much about price point. Nowadays, you can see these for like $40, $50 on eBay. If you have the chance and you're curious, I'd pick one up. This is the one that I am using to build up my personal fleet, because they are by far the cheapest way to purchase an X-Wing, so you can get them in numbers. So I need to get a few more, though, because I have a couple of X-Wing pilots that don't have a ship. But anyway, thank you for watching. 7 out of 10. Not that bad. And I'll talk to you guys again very soon. Bye.